Today, our community moment presenter is the current North American record holder for the most number of community moments ever given in the history of the Oasis movement anywhere. Let's welcome Kana.
Many of the presentations I've made for Oasis have to do with words in the English language that are obsolete or misinterpreted or no longer mean what they used to or what people think they mean. I remember promote and luck. Well, today's word is accidents, which is a word that gets misused a lot. The basis for my presentation was an article that was in the Houston Chronicle on the front page about 2 months ago about accidents. And if you notice, as I have, this word's disappearing. Insofar as what happens on our roadways and why, this word's getting used less and less. And I'll tell you my own experience in a few minutes. Roadway fatalities are soaring at a rate not seen in 50 years. The National Safety Council shows deadly crashes rose by nearly 8% from 2014 to 2015, killing about 38,000 people. Webster defines accident as an unexpected happening that is not due to any fault or misconduct on the part of the person injured. So talk about the new word, which is crashes. So, just driving, well, you can read that. Can you all see that okay?
Yeah.
All right, so driving a motor vehicle is the single most dangerous activity any individual, especially teenage drivers, will engage in on a daily basis. We as a society do not take driving seriously. If we did, we would teach it as part of a high school curriculum, as we did until 1997. In 1996, Representative Charles Howard of Sugar Land carried Senate Bill 964, which allowed parents to teach their teens to drive. This bill became part of the educational landscape in 1997. What this apparently has accomplished is that we allow parents to pass their bad driving habits on to their kids. A rested driver who is focused, sober, operating a well-maintained car in good weather and driving 10 miles over the speed limit is speeding, but a danger to no one. A weary driver, a little stoned, trying to find a favorite song on the radio, wishing he had better tires because it is raining, but driving 10 miles under the speed limit is going too fast. He is a danger to everyone. There is a real difference between speeding and going too fast. Driving under the influence, distractions, not adapting to weather, poor vehicle maintenance are what kill and maim thousands. All can be grouped under one heading: poor decision making. The 2014 Texas Department of Transportation crash contributing factors: failed to control speed, driver inattention, failed to drive in a single lane, changed lane when unsafe, failed to yield right away when turning left, following too closely. None of these are accidental, are they? You agree? They're not. The responsibility of the driver. What's the initial cause of these? Texting, driving under the influence, speeding, they all cause that list. Changing the word accidental to crash might make drivers think a bit more about their responsibilities every time they get behind the wheel. Calling them accidents trivializes the single most common cause of traffic accidents: human error. Crash, Not Accident is the name of a campaign stating that drivers in deadly wrecks should not be given the presumption of innocence just because they have lived to tell their side of the story. There is also, that's an interesting blog, called Drop the A Word, which campaigns the media to stop using the word accident. The state of Nevada has passed a law almost unanimously in the legislature to change accident to crash in insurance and police reports. New York City and San Francisco no longer regard traffic crashes as mere accidents. At least 28 state departments of transportation have moved away from the word accident. In case you're interested where this all started, this goes back to the 20s. This is Auto Know Better. This is a marketing ploy. This character was developed by the business community. Otto suffered frequent accidents that left him maimed, immolated, crushed, and even blown up. Otto was designed to warn workers of the risk of inattention. Calling the incidents accidents excused the employer of responsibility. When traffic death spiked in the 20s, a consortium of auto industry interests, including insurers, borrowed the wording to shift the focus away from the cars themselves. Again, it's a marketing. Not everybody agrees with this. Based on that Chronicle article, there was a letter to the editor that said, "Not wanting to use the word accident when there is a collision is ridiculous. This is political correctness to a fault." I don't agree. Where in the definition of the word accident does it say letting the driver off the hook? The definition is a sudden event that is planned or intended and that causes damage or injury. Do advocates really think people plan accidents? Well, obviously they don't. What's interesting is I'm currently taking a driver education course online because I was speeding. Ticket dismissal, and guess what? It never uses the word accident. Never. It uses the word crash. So, as far as use of the word, evolution wins. So the word accident is now evolved into crash. Thank you.